Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast.
Do what it do.
Episode 102.
Yes, sir. We got another special guest for y'all. We bounce back with Kill Boogie.
What it do?
Yes,
I thought this was 101.
Nah,
This 102. 101 was last week.
Well, no, what was T?
Oh, 101 was T. As long as he ain't get the 100th joint.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't get the 100th joint. I'd have been salty.
We gonna get y'all in here together one of these days.
For real.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the funniest damn shows.
Yeah.
Hey, so look, we got Kel here this week. Kel, if y'all don't know, Kel is an entrepreneur. Let me say, another young black man just like ourselves. Definitely another pioneer in the crypto spaces community. Definitely helped with Build Crypto and Coffee, the Only Bands podcast. Definitely, it's a couple, just the type of person y'all niggas need to hear. So,
Simply put, like shit. Welcome to the show, brother.
Appreciate y'all for having me, 100%.
Shit,
I know I
appreciate you,
got
man.
this shit. Appreciate you, nigga.
Hey.
I was supposed to be here like months ago.
Nah, it was early January. We was gonna roll it out, but hey,
Yeah.
perfect timing though.
Nah,
And let us get a couple interviews out the way, so.
Yeah, let us get some practice in.
Mm.
We gotta get a little practice in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because y'all used to just be, you know what I'm saying, y'all too. And y'all other man, y'all got,
Yeah,
y'all
real.
See, real. When we got an interview, real said, shit, I'm gonna go get some money, bro. He told me that's the day. He said, when y'all got an interview, I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, Instacart, DoorDash, do what he gotta do.
I wore this jersey to get the nigga gun for real, because they some shit right here. Because they some cold shit. But we ain't
He's a Lakers shit boy last week.
Yeah, he is a Lakers fan.
He be bad as hell on Twitter.
Hey.
Alright, so look, let's go ahead and get into it.
Shit.
Let's
Start
see.
from the beginning like we always do.
Yeah, we'll start
Get
from
into
introduction.
some background to our guests.
So you say about 27 years old right now. So what was your start, your introduction? What came first? Was it like stocks, Twitter, and the crypto? Or was it more so the trucking business with the pops? Or
I mean, it was like kind of like in college and shit. Like, if you ask my dad, that was always the plan. Like, trucking's would put me through like school and providing for me like my entire life. You know what I mean? So definitely respect, you know what I'm saying, all of the truck drivers and stuff that's like supporting their family that way.
yes, sir.
And, you know, for him, it was like, yo, I didn't go to college, so, like, my son gotta go to school type stuff. So it was like, and I wasn't even interested in school, for real. It was just like, I'm going wherever they let me hoop at. You know what I mean? So it so happened that I was able to go to Penn State Altoona and shit and hoop there. I mean, but my pops I majored in business, man. You know what I'm saying? His plan was like, boom, send my son to college so that way he could learn, you know what I'm saying?
Learn how to get the money.
You know what I'm saying? Run a
Yeah.
business and stuff like that or whatever. And not to say you gotta go to college to learn how to run a business. But it did. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I had to apply now when I got into them, like, dang, I probably wouldn't have known this.
Things
or
you
it
would
would
have
have took me
had
a
to learn the
while.
hard way.
Yeah, basically. So, like, I'm like, nah, this is what we need to do. Right here, boom, you get financing for this, do this, build your credit. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of different avenues that I learned in business school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm reviewing books quarterly, you know what I'm saying? Profit and loss sheets, balance sheets, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You probably just don't learn.
Like the average person.
You know what I mean?
You think only white dudes doing this shit.
Type shit,
Or
yeah.
you gotta pay somebody to do that
Right,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm shoot, with the bookkeeper we got, I don't know how to work the software, like, I be like, yo, correcting them, like, yo, this don't belong here, like, I want to
But
hear
you
it.
know what you're looking at.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing.
Even the bookkeeper be saying it, like, he be like, because technically you only supposed to spend like an hour with them on the call, but he be on the phone with me for like 2 hours. He be like, he said the only reason I do it is because you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want it how I want it. You know what I mean? So it's just like that. So, like, go to school, whatever, graduate, and then even after I graduate, you know what I'm saying? I get a nice little government job by everybody. You know, we in DMV, everybody government contracted. You know what I mean? So it's like, get a nice government job. Even then, I'm just turning up. Got your first job. I'm not
Young
thinking
nigga
about
shit.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about trucking. I'm in stadium every Thursday, every Tuesday. We used to call that joint the office. We was there so much.
It's the first nigga I know that was really honest about that shit. That's not like no street nigga. And I know nigga that just be out here at the club. Nah, I say I run my business. I go to work, and I go to the strip club.
Yeah. But this is before the business. This is when I'm like running away from the fact. My father like, yo, when we gonna start doing this?
You want your
I'm
own
like,
shit.
nah, I'm
just wanna
turning up.
turn up.
Yeah.
Knowing that
My first
shit
job,
don't pay for itself.
right? My first job was like, I was making like $60,000, I think. So it was like fresh out of college, nigga. I'm rich. And I'm living at home. Sally make payments ain't kicking yet. Nigga, I'm lit in my head. So yeah.
Quickly.
So I'm in the, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the club and stuff or whatever. So and then like I finally get serious about the joint. I finally get serious about it. And then
What was it that sparked that in your brain?
It probably was like.
It was just time type shit.
It was just like I was like 2 years out of college, and then like some people that I knew was about to graduate. I'm like, bro, I still ain't really got, you know what I'm saying, nothing to show for. I've been out of school for 2 years, and then I was just like, nah, you need to get on your, you know what I'm saying, you need to get on your shit, bro. So that's when I started taking, you know what I'm saying, the trucking shit serious, and it's just so happened like people, you know what I'm saying, like. Quote unquote, like white people, like they pass down money and shit. It's like, yeah, to the kids and shit. So like, it wasn't like not to say like we was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We was, you know what I'm saying, middle class family, but at the same token, he passed down his knowledge and relationships. Right. It don't always have to be money. So like, my father was he was hauling for a company by the name of Monumental Concrete, and sometimes Cheney Enterprises. If you're in the concrete industry, like you know these names.
Yeah, I heard Cheney.
Yeah, Cheney. Yeah. So the CEO of Cheney actually, you know what I'm saying, took a liking to my dad. He used to take me. I used to hate going to the little family cookouts. You know what I'm saying, shit like that. But the whole time he like it's marketing his family.
He
networking with, you know what I'm saying. Oh, this is my wife, this is my son. He go to Penn State. So like by the time I graduate,
they know your face.
They know my face. They know my name. So the CEO of Cheney like, yeah, like I heard you want to get into trucking. He like, boom, I'll sell you this truck, whatever, for this X amount. I'm like, all right, I don't got a banking relationship. He said, well, I'll plug you in basically to who we got. Which is, you know what I'm saying? So I never forget that shit, because we go to the bank to meet with the VP of like the loan officer or president loan officer, something like that. And like he said, meet me at the bank at 5. So I mean, I go suited, you know what I'm saying? And then we get there at 5. I'm like, bro, like bank's closed.
At like 6.
I know, at 5. Bank's at 5.
We in there.
So like I get there and he like, me and him just chilling in the car. I'm like, the dude get there. And he go pull in the door. I'm like, I ain't going to pull in no bank door. Yeah, I mean, we all like Fredericks County, some shit like that. Like some,
that's the dummy move right there.
Yeah.
Like, you sure we supposed to be
I got dreads. Come on now, I'm not doing that shit.
That's a dummy move.
Yeah,
right
so like, and then he like, wait right here. I'm gonna go around back.
Oh fuck.
I said, yeah, you back. I'm gonna wait right here.
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey.
They go around back. And then, like, by that time, I think some people came to the door and stuff. And then we go in there, like, this is banking after hours.
Right.
And I'm like, this is kind of lit. So we go in there, boom, talk to the dude. Long story short, get the financing for the truck. Got this bomb-ass interest rate. Yeah. And then we was kind of, like, off to the races from there. Like, started looking for... Even with that, I thought that was going to be the hard part. But the hard part really just with the trucking shit, man. You know, like, learning how... to like find drivers. Like we had bought a manual truck. I didn't know we probably should have just bought an automatic because like the industry.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how. It's just a whole bunch of shit. But like I said,
part of the business.
Yeah, it's a part of the business. But like I said, it's just like the relationships. Like you know what I'm saying, that was passed down. Like now I got like dedicated. We got dedicated work. You know what I'm saying. The trucks is always moving, which is a blessing. I ain't got no load boards and shit. Proud to say we probably like the only black owned bulk cement transportation company in the DMV area. Like if you look up any, they all white owned. So that's like, you know what I mean? I take that with pride.
Yeah,
we ain't the biggest, but
you should.
You know what I'm saying? I take that with pride.
As you should, bro. In our community, bro, just the DMV alone, bro. Anybody who's like pioneering and starting their companies from scratch, from the ground, bro, we gotta support that shit.
Hey, I mean, what I didn't, like I said, I'm quick to tell people I ain't started shit from scratch. Nigga was working down there for 11 years. Like I said, relationships, you know what I'm saying, put me in the place, you know what I'm saying, the spot that I'm in now to where I could, you know what I'm saying, go further and take that joint to like the next level and shit.
And pass it down when you get the chance to.
But like you said, that networking and everything led you up to that.
Yeah,
networking ahead of time.
Yeah, and I hated going to them joints, but I see what he was doing there. Hindsight now.
You see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I hated going to them joints.
Shout out to your pops, man.
Nah, good dude. 100%.
So, all right, so leading from the trucking. Matter of fact, all right, I'm gonna ask you another question. Do you think you're gonna take that, pass it down to your kids? Is something you want to grow? Something you're still thinking about?
No, that's definitely something. Cause like shit, trucking, especially in the industry we're in, like some trucking companies like went out of business during the pandemic and shit. Even big ones, not even small companies, depending on what you was hauling. But the lane that we in is kind of like a niche area that not too many people know about. Most of the times you see like the dry vans or refrigerator joints. We got like a niche area, and during the pandemic, we didn't stop working. We didn't stop working at all, bro.
That's what we was talking about. Having a niche can really, like,
yeah,
that could be a save. You're the only person that do that thing.
Yeah, like, that was a blessing because it was like we going to like, we taking cement to the concrete mixing companies. Like, they're turning it to cement or concrete, and then, going to do what they do with it, to construction sites, what have you. So, like, just being in
that's always going to have
always going to be, you know what I'm saying, going year-round, too. So, it's like, and the company that we got the dedicated lane with actually is a minority-owned business, too. So, it's just dope, you know what I'm saying? People say all the time, like, how fast the black dollar leave. You know what I'm saying? Our community. So with this one, you know what I'm saying? With this relationship, black owned, the money staying there longer. And that's why I think the relationship has been lasting. You know what I'm saying?
And it's probably more of an understanding there, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I built those solid relationships. You can tell, like, you can talk off camera, but the consistency, y'all getting up every morning. I worked for a construction company downtown. The reason why I always respect construction workers or truck drivers, it was like an installation. We was doing installations at the government buildings and shit. But the thing I always respect about construction workers, truck drivers, anybody doing those type lanes, bruh, they be up 5 o'clock in the morning,
out there,
4 o'clock in the morning. They already down there fully dressed. They already tired of being out there, damn near. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, already 5 a.m. You still waking up. They need to brush your teeth.
You gotta respect the truck driver. I do 100%, bro. Cause like I don't even have my CDL.
For sure.
So
I can only imagine truck driving, bro.
Yeah, cause they do like
cross country.
Yeah. Our shifts like right now it's like 10 to 12 hour shifts. So they getting at the yard like 3, and they finishing sometimes like around 1 or 2ish. Yeah. So I'm 10 to 12 hour shifts, and they doing that shit consistently.
Every day. They get up every day. Yeah. It's literally like a lifestyle.
Nah, you gotta enjoy that shit.
Yeah. I got a cousin, out there right now, free honcho. I mean, that's all he want to do. When he come home, he always want to talk to me about it. Want to get into trucking.
Like you said, like he just said, it's always gonna be work too.
Yeah, it's always gonna be work. And then, but with the trucking shit, some shit be like newcomers kind of like be fucking the game up. It's kind of like.
Seem like that's what everything. I seem like that's what everything.
In relation, it's just like a nigga at the bar. That's like when the girl at the bar and he started tricking off, but he don't even got to trick off on that one. Like, bro, like, you know her. Like, y'all know her. Like, you don't even got to do all that. Now when I go there, I got to pay the same prices, basically. You know what I mean? Like, it just to put it in context, you know what I'm saying? In nigga world.
I get what
but
you
know what I'm saying? So, like, with the truck drivers.
You come in, you gassing it up. Now he expect me to come in.
Yeah, but it's kind of like inverse with the trucking. It's like, they'll come in, like, newcomers will come in and be like, not really understanding the business. They just hear, oh, you can make almost 7 to 10K a week in trucking. I want to get in it. Yeah, I'll do it for the low. So they fuck up the rates on what the rates actually to sustain your business.
That's the same thing with trapping.
A KD for 25, huh?
Yeah, like, this shit 40 over here.
No bullshit.
So it's like, it's kind of like that, and you gotta deal with that, but it's so easy to get into trucking, just like it's so easy to get into trapping.
Right.
And so anybody can kind of do it. It kind of be messing up, you know what I'm saying, with how stuff really supposed to be going. Like, I always tell people, like...
It's a market. It's a market.
Yeah, and I always tell people all the time, it's like, yeah, you hear about them numbers, but it's, like, I think, like, over, like, 70% of trucker businesses fail within, like, the first 3 years.
I was just thinking in my head, like, that is true, the newcomers are coming and fuck it up, but... shit'll weed itself out. Yeah, because the newcomers that's really about it, they'll last.
You learn the game. You learn how to more experienced trucking organizations.
But them niggas is just dead for the quick. They might get a couple hits. You might lose out a couple times. But that shit'll weed itself out in no time.
But yeah, this trucking shit definitely just been a journey, man. I be learning like from Pops, just like operations. Like he run operations, and I run kind of like office, looking for drivers, financials, logistics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he do logistics part more so than, you know what I'm saying, dispatching the drivers and stuff. And I mean, it's just definitely been a journey. Like I think probably like the first year though, I'm proud to say like I just had to fix a company. Like it's just, you know how you I was just thrown in the fire, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like, in his head, like, nigga, you went to, I sent you to college. You know what you doing. I'm like, nigga, no, they don't even teach me how to, they just give you the broad scope of business. You know what I mean? But in his head, nigga, you know what you doing.
What you doing. Yeah, in a sense, though, you more prepared than, 80% of young brothers.
Yeah. But I had to fix the business first. Like, my pops, that nigga, you know the song Life is Good when Drake be like, haven't done my taxes on 2 turns. That nigga used to hear that shit and be dumped. Like, cause the nigga, I'm proud to say it now, like, nigga, he ain't on the business side, he ain't do it for like 10 or 11 years, bro. It's like, I had to go back and fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fix everything. Okay. That shit cost us, I swear to God, like 20 bands. When I look at the books, like 20 bands just to fix shit. So now we straight, we good now. Like
that's a side of business ownership that you wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't remember that. You gotta go and file your taxes every year. If you don't, it's gonna be a fat ass bill waiting for you on the back end.
And niggas love to go get an LLC and then not keep it in good standing. I think I tweeted that shit.
Let's talk about that.
I tweeted that shit. I was like, cause it was an unreleased joint. I'll let y'all listen to this shit. Drake and Roddy joint when Drake was like, your foreign is used. I looked up the VIN. Nigga, I started looking up niggas LLCs on Twitter and shit.
Expired.
You know what I'm saying? Not in good standing. Not in good standing. So what you got an LLC for? Because like the LLC only protects you when you're in good standing. Other than that, you're just a sole proprietor. And niggas can sue you and take all your personal assets. So it's like the LLC is there to protect you from that fact. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody sue somebody. So like, Bull got the Good Guy Productions LLC. You know what I'm saying? So like, say like your shit not in good standing. I sue you, bro. I could come for anything you got, and now, you know what I'm saying? Because the LLC kind of like it got the name, but you ain't really paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues. It's like I think it's $300 a year. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay in good standing. So for those, yeah, bro.
That's why financial literacy. That's why talking about finance and business is important. That's the whole reason of bringing people like Kev and T's on the show, because shit we might not ever heard before, bro.
Research too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got bro. I always say, bro, you got the fucking world in your hand for real.
You gotta use it, but you gotta talk to people too. They'll teach you shit you ain't never. Like, he went to college. We ain't go to school. You know what I'm saying? We went to school, but we not even went to a university. You know what I'm saying? So it's a level of, let me say, knowledge and information that he was able to catch at an earlier age. It's important to talk to them people. It's important for us to become friends and, you know what I'm saying, network, because you never know. You really never know.
Nah, that's a fact.
You can talk about them PPPs later too. That's for a later topic.
All right, so I'm trying to think. We got any more trucking topics? I got one last one. Cause I talked about my cousin, and like he just talked to me the other day. It's just a coincidence that he actually wants to get out and start his trucking business. You got any kind of tips you would tell somebody around our age coming in, don't have no skin
or younger?
No skin in the game.
No skin in the game. Skin in the game as far as they've driven truck before.
He got CDL though, but he had one.
He locked for a couple years. Probably had to get all that.
Yeah. He get it over, but he had one though, right?
Yeah.
So like I always tell people like the only reason why like, you know what I'm saying, and this is just being transparent. Like I don't make that much money off the trucking right now. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 trucks, a trailer. We about to get our 3rd truck. But I just make sure Pop's salary's good. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing I did. I switched over him from like being a 1099 to like him being an employee of the company. So like I'm saying, he get a W-2 from, you know what I'm saying, the company MLM Enterprises.
Right.
Also, I'm trying to switch the drivers over to W-2 too. But you know what I'm saying, just in that, I think just advice like, I don't know, just do your research on how you want to have your company set up. You know what I'm saying? Do your research. You know what I'm saying? How you talk to accountants. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time. I'm actually finally making a trucking course. But that's besides the point. But
no. That's the point. No. That's one of the points right there.
Then I tell people, like I said, that's why I started to say. The reason why I've been able to do it, like I've been in the product for like 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. But my dad was able to do it for like, he's been at a CDL for like 30-something years. Driving for himself probably for like 20-something. But he loves what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He knows trucking, like the operations, like the truck breakdown.
He can tell you.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get finessed at the shop. He ain't going, you know what I'm saying? You know, they gonna hit you in the head if they don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, having that good partnership. So if you start a trucking business and you want to be the investor, I think you should partner up. Maybe you got a friend or a family member that got a CDL and they drive for a company. And when y'all get together and y'all, boom, you sit down, hash everything out. Let's do our own business. You know what I mean? And it just make more sense because if you're an investor, say like you go buy a truck, you don't got your CDL, and you can't find a driver, bro. When the truck's sitting there, bro, your truck note probably, especially as a new company, your insurance probably gonna be like $1,800 to $2,000. Your truck note probably gonna be $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you get, between $1,500 to $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? These are all fixed costs that no matter what,
might not be aware of.
Yeah.
Again, you don't even know that shit exists.
Yeah, or you think it's gonna be
though.
easier to find a driver. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know the compliance. It's a lot of compliance stuff that goes into being a trucker. So if you go hire a driver just off, you know what I'm saying? Just go hire a driver immediately. Don't give him a road test. Just give him the keys to your truck and say, go pick this load up and take it here. They could get in an accident. You're already new to insurance. Now you didn't.
You in the hole.
Nigga, now the truck's sitting.
And your truck's sitting.
Now the truck's sitting.
And
guess what the driver gonna do? Find another
company, yeah.
Find another job. Now your truck's sitting longer. I just tell people to do research on that. That's one thing I wish I would have did. Research how to retain drivers. And understand your hiring and firing costs. Because if we got a truck sitting, the hiring and firing costs of it's between $8,000 to $12,000. And that's why I'm like, yo, I like the numbers aspect of shit. So when we train a driver, we pay him $1,000 a week for training. So that's $2,000. We gotta pay the other dude who training him. We give him an extra $300. So now you at $2,600 for those 2 weeks. God forbid he don't catch on in those first 2 weeks. Another week in training. You know what I'm saying? But just, you know what I mean? Just 2 weeks, $2,600, boom. Now you at for the training stuff. Now you got one truck sitting because you're training the guy. The truck could get you locally, we get $6,000 to $8,000. So now we say $7,000. So now that's $14,000 that I'm losing for those 2 weeks because I don't have a driver in there. On top of the $2,600 that you had to spend for the training. You know what I mean? And then the ads that I ran only on Craigslist, so it's $45. Throw that in there too.
Still something.
It's still something.
Still something.
It's still something.
Business cards.
It's still something. So I tell people, go look at the driver situation. Have a plan for how you're going to hire drivers. And I always tell people it works the best. That's why I said it works the best if you can form a partnership with somebody. You be the investor and you find the driver. Yeah. And because it's called an owner-operator, but that one person don't have to do both. One person can be the owner and the other person can be the operator, which is the truck. Yeah, I mean, that's the good.
You dropping real gems. These are still ideas and talking points for because you want to get into becoming a business owner. You want to start into financial literacy. I'm further along in the game than some people, but y'all light years ahead of in some ways where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But let alone the dudes who still the shit I be talking about go over their head. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. But that shit, real gem. It's the whole reason to bring y'all on the show, bro.
Trucking is just knowing your cost, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of trucker businesses go out of business because they, like I said, the newcomers that come in, they don't know their cost. You know what I'm saying? It's a high cash flow business. Sometimes you can have a shipper or something. That's not our case, but if you on load boards and stuff, you can have sometimes your customer don't pay you till that 30, that 60 days. But your expenses are there. Yeah, you gotta pay your driver.
You gotta pay everything.
You gotta pay that fuel. And you gotta, you know what I'm saying, pay tolls. You gotta do all that shit. The truck note, the insurance, all that's still there. So how you gonna stay afloat that 60 days?
But even just let alone you saying you gotta pay the driver and you technically didn't get paid yet for the job.
Right.
Just that factor alone.
That factor alone. Yeah. If the driver don't give a fuck, the driver yo, it's Friday. You said, I did my job.
Yeah. Where my money at?
Yeah.
That shit got there safely, no problem.
We all been there.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear none of that shit.
Nah, they don't want to hear none of that shit.
I don't care how much shit you sold on.
Yeah, that's a fact. So that's when you just gotta become business savvy with that shit.
Real shit.
But I tell people, I mean, that's why I started understanding why. That's if you look at why trucking companies go out of business. I dare one of y'all to Google it. It's gonna be cash flow, high turnover from drivers, not knowing their numbers is basically what all of that comes down to. What else? I think that's the top 3 things if you Google why do trucking businesses fail. And it's just simple solutions that I came in. I was like, yo, Dad, I fixed your credit. Yo, you got an 800 credit score, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get a line of credit. So now we got a $60,000 line of credit.
Shout out to your pops for trusting you.
Oh, bro, that's bro. And that's the crazy thing, bro. I be telling people, yo, if I can run a trucking business, I can run any business. Yeah. Cause there's so many. You really gotta have a stomach for that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You go to the shop, they hit you in your head with fucking 15 grand. You know what I mean? You just got the stomach for some of this shit. But like how you said, nah, shout out to him, cause he really be on some shit. I be like, yo, Dad, I got this idea. Let's do it. He be like, whatever you want to do, son.
He trust you. And then, he sent to the school. That's it. For him, that's his investment. We're talking about investment. We're going to segue into that in a minute. But that was, you were his investment in that sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He told me all the time it was a lot of pressure. He be like, yeah, nigga, you my retirement plan. I be like, oh, shit.
Hey, but you want a path, though.
Nah, yeah. Shit. Now I got my boy, because he ain't had no retirement set up, but now we got that shit set up. We set up if you a business owner, and you've been in business more than 2 years, it's another good gym. Set up a SEP IRA plan. Okay. Well, not SEP IRA, SEP 401k plan. It's for like small business owners, and you can put up to I think 25% with your business gross, or up to 55. It could be different in 2021 and 2022, but I think 55,000, and it's tax deferred.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I did this year. I looked at, you know what I'm saying? I looked at the numbers. And I was like, all right, profit margin. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this shit, the number and shit. I'm like, boom, let's just take 40 and put this in there. So you still want, because if you go to the bank and you get financing, that's what a lot of these fucking Instagram business people be lying to you. Like, write off everything. And then when you go to get a loan and they look at your PL, because they're going to look at your profit and loss statement, your balance sheet, and maybe your cash flow statements. So they're going to look at that shit. And if you showing you're in the negative, who the fuck gonna loan you some money if your business is negative, bro?
Right.
That don't make good business sense. You're not even good on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even making no money. You want me to give you more money? You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people think that's actually an investment strategy.
Nah, it's really not, bro. And it could be in some, but if you if this is your business.
What's your end game?
Yeah, type shit. If you want to go get finance for the business, that's not the move. But like I said, I looked at the P&L and I was just like, boom, I see what that is, and I know what the SEP limit is. I said, boom, let's try to you know what I'm saying, get pop started. Let's try to max it out at least. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, boom, let's take 30, whatever it was 30, 40. Let's put that in the, you know what I'm saying, the 401k for you. You know what I'm saying? Now you started.
Now you got something for the future.
Yeah, already. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. That's been my focus with the trucking shit. It just so happened that now I'm in it. I'm like, I kind of feel like I could take it to a new level. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah. Just like how you said, you feel like y'all like the only, you said black company.
I don't feel like it.
You know it.
Yeah. I'll drive and know it, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Treat the driver's good. Because the driver probably like our age and shit. Mm-hmm. Good dude, man. Shout out to my guy Lawrence, man. Good dude. And he know it too. Him be chopping it up about different stuff. And cause when it's a small company like that, I try to give him insight on where I see it going.
Right. I was just gonna ask, y'all talking any expansion, anything like that? Y'all gonna go up down the coast, New York, down to Atlanta?
Yeah, I be talking to him about the plans and shit for it. And he was just like, he had told me a story. He was on at the load site about to get loaded. He was telling me that one of the he was on the phone with somebody. It's one of the shorties, I think. And he was like, yeah, look at these trucks. And he was like, it was a whole bunch of trucks. And he was like, how many people in your... And he was driving, we got a Peterbilt, which is truck. It's a great truck. So he like, look at all these trucks. How many people in there you think black? And she was like, I don't know. He was like, just me. There's 15 trucks right there, bro. And he the only black driver driving for a black company too. Right. So it's like, bro, we are legit the only. I know all of the other major, you know what I'm saying, players. They're not black owned. So like I said, I'd be like, yo, Dad, you got nigga talk your shit, nigga. You the only black owned bulk cement.
Keep going and keep growing at that too.
Nah, yeah.
Keep growing for sure. Facts. Some of the young dudes out here like you said, he had experience in that. These dudes out here that some of them dream about just being that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them dream about just being a truck driver, let alone being a truck owner of a company. You know what I'm saying? They just have no clue how to get started.
That's a lot of responsibility, though. I tell you that. Niggas be like, work for yourself. I ain't even talk about it. I have another job. I just make sure Pops is good.
That's another thing.
MLM pay for my Uber.
Shit that come with that life people say.
Kale doing all this, running the trucking business in a sense. You know what I'm saying? From his aspect, still, like you said, you got his own job.
Yeah, you got, you know what I'm saying, clock in, like, 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? 9 to 5 type shit.
And then, bro, still, we didn't get into the crypto and coffee.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
We didn't get into the crypto.
9 to 5 shit, though. I mean, shit, that trucking shit, though, alone. Like, I just always tell people, like, yeah, it's cool to, you a rapper, though. So you kind of already know, like, if you don't motherfucking, like, if a nigga don't send you an email for a feature, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta eat what you kill. And then, like I said at the beginning, like, people you gotta make sure get paid, though, is them drivers. You know what I'm saying? That make sure pockets get paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for this joint to grow. More.
Sound like you on the way. It look like it's gonna grow to me. Shit. I already see it. Yeah. It look like you got the vision to do that shit already. I got a little pinky in the brain shit in my, you know what I'm saying, in my head, like where this shit should go, where it should be. But like how you said, you be like, this shit you saying might be for niggas that's going over their head or whatever, but nigga, I just be like hungry. I be like, bro, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how me and TJ are. I'm like, nigga, you broke, nigga. I'll be, that's when we really be talking to each other like that, nigga. You poor as hell, nigga. That's how we talk, man. That shit, nigga. So how did you get from the trucking business, say to and your 9 to 5, to then getting into the crypto game? Was that something new for you, or you was already in it? I didn't, bro. I mean, it's from like, all right, boom. So the 9 to 5 shit, you know what I'm saying? It was just, niggas needed a job, like. Steady, I was already, something steady. Yeah. That's what a lot of people, entrepreneurs don't talk about. I feel like they want to talk about power, freedom, and shit like that. But yo, when you work a 9 to 5, bro, you work 9 to 5. When you work on the business, bro, I was telling you, yeah, nigga, I'm waking up at 3. All right, boom, the drivers got here, cool. Let me take a little nap. Wake up, then log on for the real job. But still, even so, like, that shit's, it's 24 hours. You said it, right? 24/7. It's 24/7, bro. It's like running a business and shit. So, like, I'm like, bro, I be jealous sometimes of people with the 9 to 5. Sometimes I be like, man, yo, dad, it's been good. We had a good run, but I'm trying to go home and chill with family. I'm trying to chill. Like, I'm trying to go out tonight. You know what I mean? So, like, you could do that shit. So it's a luxury. But you know what I'm saying? I always kind of like been investing, like, in stocks and shit though. Like, even in college. That's why I encourage people low key to go to college and shit, and go away to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say that shit for like the experience. Get that experience. I said that's one thing I regret looking in the past. I went to school, but I ain't go away to school. Yeah, usually it's just home so close, and it's so easy just to go home when shit going wrong. Not only when shit going wrong in life, but you know what I'm saying, it's easy for your friends to pull up. And shit like that. Shit to distract. And it give you that experience of like living in a place that you never lived in. Yeah. Before. No matter where it is, because it's far away from home. You never lived there before. It could be you from Maryland, it's be in North Carolina, or it's be in Cali, or Atlanta, or whatever. You just never lived there before. That shit definitely help grow you up. I mean, I got a homie. He went away to school. It's certain shit that the way he maneuver, the way he operates, different from other dudes. I see really ain't. You know what I'm saying? You do too much. You know Nah, I mean, people be talking about that debt shit, but bro, everybody got debt, bro. Stop bitching about that debt shit. The thing about debt is, you understand you created it, so you got to find a way out of it. It's good debt and it's bad debt though. Like, I consider like college like good debt. Like, yo, my return on investment in school is like 10-folds. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a return on investment. That's what it was. I get them loans out the way soon. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, you know what I'm saying? And then... I am one of them people that feel like we shouldn't be paying for college like that. But we shouldn't. I don't think we should. Yeah, but the game is the game. And you know what I'm saying? I learned early on. I just learned early on, just play the fucking game. So I was just like, go to school and shit. So that's how I got that job. And then we talking about... That's why I learned, I was a club in school. It was an investment club. And you know how TradingView got the, kind of like the virtual shit, where you can play with the fake money, they give you the account. And that's what it was. It was a club and investment club. And, like, whoever at the end of, like, I think it was, like, 5 or 6 months or some shit, account value because they started off with like $100K. Whoever account was valued the most, won like a cash prize and shit.
That's fine. Like some school monopoly shit.
Basically.
That's
No,
fine.
but it was paper. We was paper trading.
Paper trading, but for actual.
But it was to the actual real market, like TradingView offered you. Not TradingView. Thinkorswim. I'm thinking about Thinkorswim.
Okay.
Yeah, Thinkorswim offers that.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I was in that shit. I'm waking up in college, like looking at the markets and shit. I'll never forget this shit. I bought Pier 1. I think Imports was. I don't know if y'all remember. It was a furniture store. You don't see that too many of them.
You don't see them no more. Yeah.
But I bought in that shit because I'm thinking just basic, buy low, sell high. So I bought low. Little did I know, this motherfucker was going out of business, selling stores, doing shit. And then look, the crazy thing about it, I didn't even know about this yet, which was options. And the dude that won the joint the year before was trading options.
That's what I'm trying to get into.
Nah, but you know what it is, though.
I gotta get on them, man.
But you know what it is. You know what it is, too, right? So, like, he was trading options and shit. If you don't know, if you're listening, if you don't know what trading options is, just type in like a beginner's guide, or I'll send these two like the videos of how I watch the guide to trading options.
I'm in the OnlyFans trading groups. I'm slightly. I be learning shit or watching videos before I ever jump in, so I know what I'm doing and shit.
But just the overall view of options, basically, you're betting that a stock will go up to a price by a certain date, or it will go down to a certain price by a certain date, and you make money. You know what I'm saying, based on how right you was, basically. You know what I'm saying, so. But yeah, the dude was trading options and shit. I asked him, like, bro, because, like, everybody in the classroom, like videos. Everybody, like, covering their computer because it's competition. But, like, he told me he was, like, trading options and he was trading futures and shit. And I tried that shit. I was, like, in, like, fourth in the class out of, like, 50 people, bro. I started trading options. Nigga, I feel so far down, bro.
Oh, you fell down?
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing it because he said that's how he was making money. So I didn't think about YouTube at the time.
That's transparency right there. You can jump in the game, try to jump into something new. You know what you're doing, you take a big L.
It took a nigga.
Especially in investments.
By that time, when I started losing money, I just stopped paying. I stopped going to the investment class. I'm in last, damn near. Fuck it, I ain't going back. I ain't going back. So like that was like my first exposure to like investing. And then when I came over to college,
it's hindsight, it's crazy.
It's good that you bounced back.
Yeah.
You just switched to Please, made different calls and shit.
And then, but I came home, and then I remember this with fucking came home probably. I forgot what Tej is at the time. He like out the country. Nigga texted me. He said, "Bro, we can make money doing this." I said, "What? This shit sound familiar." I said, "Huh?" And he sent me a YouTube video. Yeah. And TJ's a YouTube ass nigga. So he sent me the YouTube video.
YouTube University, bro.
Yeah. So I'm like, huh? I bet. And that's when I started trading options a little bit. I don't do it that much no more, but I turned like 800 to like 10 bands. And I was just like, yeah. Nigga, I'm at my desk. I made $1,000 in a day. I was like, fuck this job. Fuck this. I'm like, fuck all this. I don't need none of this shit no more.
Scammers come in DMs like, yeah, 303,000.
Nah, I really did this shit. Because that's when, you know that stock Beyond Meat? That's when that shit was like running up. Nigga, I just had calls running on that bitch. Calls just striking every day. And then I was buying my long-term stocks with my option money, the profits, and just reinvesting. So, like, even now, bro, yeah. I'm gonna talk to it, bro.
Nah, you hitting gems, bro. Actually, on some real shit, like, it's the level of insight from, you gotta understand, bro. Most people who listen to our show just on a normal basis, fool. They ain't gonna.
I can't wait to get to the bullshit though. I just want to put that out. We might have to go longer than an hour. Or I might have to break my shit up to two episodes.
T say gonna come back. We definitely gonna have y'all.
Oh nah, yeah, cause T want me to get to that bullshit. Cause I know he gonna listen.
Alright.
But yeah, like you were saying, though, it's good to hear from people that do the shit.
People who do the shit that's actually from our community, bro. Like, what high school you went to, bro?
I went to Oxon Hill and Ceresville, bro.
Bro, I went to Oxon Hill, I moved across them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we from the area, fool. This ain't no fake, no bullshit, no fuck shit. Nobody from out Fairfax and then.
Nah, this is real life.
No disrespect to Fairfax.
Went into the same 7-Elevens you went to.
Facts,
real shit.
Nah, fuck yeah.
Pulled up to the same gas stations.
Facts. Same fucking. We go to the same little clubs, same little lounges, bars and shit like that. Alright.
So we gonna segue because you're right. We do want to get to the bullshit. But last thing we talked about the crypto or coffee and shit.
Oh, no, shit. Oh, crypto and coffee. We kind of did. I just talked about my investing and shit. But I do want the crypto and coffee shit, bro. Just out of nowhere. It was just a shift in Twitter, kind of like niggas just started talking about crypto more.
Yeah, that was a shift almost out of nowhere, but it was like a natural wave.
But yeah, niggas
especially
just do
during
it.
the
But niggas do it all the time, and it's just about which ways you want to catch on to. Cause like I was already kind of quote unquote like niggas didn't even know I had like you know what I'm saying run a trucking business or you know what I'm saying help run a trucking business and shit. Cause you know what I'm saying I was kind of in LLC Twitter without you know what I'm saying niggas knowing I had an LLC type shit.
Right.
So niggas used to always talk about. I seen niggas talk about wholesaling. I seen niggas talk about insurance adjusting. I seen so many different shit, and then like out of nowhere, crypto came about. And the crazy thing about crypto is my boy. Shout out to the wizard, the Marcus, the nigga we call the wizard in the crypto spaces. Nigga was telling me about Bitcoin back in 2017, 2016.
I wish I had somebody tell me about Bitcoin.
Nah, but the Marcus ass don't know how to explain shit, bro. Like me and T, that's why me and T they be like, yo, bro, like this is how much money I made. This is the only reason why I say, yo, I turned 800 to 2,000. So niggas, and I'm not capping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no cap. I can go back and show you. You know what I'm saying? There's no cap. So it's like, but with DeMarcus, he's like one of them original crypto people. Crypto people used to be very secretive and private about this shit. But he telling me about this shit, but he wasn't explaining it good enough for me. So I'm like, just like everybody else, nigga, that's stupid as hell.
Fake money, nigga.
I was like, how can I spend it though? Right. Look, how can I spend it?
Yeah.
Can I go buy a house with it? No. So I don't want it.
Clothes, like,
yeah. Can I buy a bottle with it? No.
That shit sounded like VC at first. It sounded the same shit I was buying on 2K.
2K.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing? Like,
But my man has been buying that shit, bro. So yeah, that's why I always knew about the shit. And then I think my baby stocks at 10. It was like it might have just been a shift in Twitter, honestly. I was like early, even before the shift in Twitter, I started buying Bitcoin on this website because I asked the wizard, my man DeMarcus, where should I buy this shit at? And he recommended this site that lets me auto buy it every week. So now I buy like $60 worth of Bitcoin every week. Every week, just accumulating that shit. And then on M1 Finance, my investments, I got $100 going into my M1 every week. And my TD, I got $100 going into my TD account every week. So now you're looking at $260 every week getting invested. Yeah, I'm investing every week. If it's up or down, I'm investing every week.
And that's
So it's every week. So like sometimes I'll be like, I'm poor, bro. I be poor because I'm investing that shit.
But you're not poor though. You actually you
just moving.
Yeah, nah, but
right now you say you're 27, you investing in 37. I talk about some of my young fools about that shit. Like it ain't really about what you're doing at 25 because it's what you about 10 years from now. So you gotta set yourself up when you got kids, when you got a house, when you know what I'm saying. You can't just be thinking about right now what I'm doing today. Some people, I don't blame the people who got the mindset where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna live till tomorrow. But you at the same time, you gotta find a way to live.
You know why? But you know why that shit corny to me now? And it just kind of just hit me why that's corny because you know what I'm saying? I used to be, yeah, you only live once. You only live once type shit. I hear that. But so you telling me, especially if you're a grown ass man.
Yeah, if
you got a family. And you got a family.
You done made it past 25, you can't say that shit no more.
It's not even, it's because it's like not even cool because you don't care, like, you know what I'm saying? Is mom's good yet? Do mom still got a mortgage? So you saying, even the money, little bit of money that you could be investing when you go, bro, like if you make mom the beneficiary, that could help bury you. Now we don't have to have fucking Gregory have a GoFundMe.
Facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's corny as shit to be like, yo, I could go tomorrow. So now you don't want your money worth. Now you want mom's.
It's like you're not planning for the stuff.
Yeah, and as a grown ass man, that's selfish on your part, bro. Not to think about the fam, bro. And if you got kids, that's even, bro.
That's even worse.
That's even worse, bro. But you just talking about even with moms and dads. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. Niggas be struggling to bury somebody.
It's a mindset, yo.
Yes, bro. Niggas invest the money.
The way you think it come down to the way you living, the way
we
you
like,
operating every day.
Man, like the money don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
It go to something. You can send the money to moms. You know how much moms didn't put in even if no matter what you invest, if you go, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, somebody check out early. The money that you just gave back your mom's probably not even close to what she done fucking paid for you. over, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Over your life, over our
Facts.
shit.
Facts.
That shit corny as hell to me. Oh, I could go tomorrow.
That's 100%.
That's some corny ass shit.
The thing is, see, all right, you working in a certain industry, right? You understand that you going up, you going to work. God forbid an accident or anything, you good. Somebody else living a different lifestyle, they're not seeing it like that, but listening to a certain show like this, it gives them the opportunity, bro. Change your mindset, change your environment, change what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and maybe you will see tomorrow.
Nah, facts.
Maybe you'll see the next week, the next month, the next year.
And
Change
even
the way
if
you thinking.
And I'm just keeping it on it. I still got friends that, you know what I mean? So even if you live in that life, bro, go get a life insurance policy. Like, that shit. The street shit got an expiration date on it.
And one of my boys always told me, if you ain't got 2 bands or more saved up for a lawyer, what you doing anyway? You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, Ho said it. Ho said cars is cool to cop, but more important is lawyer fees.
So,
If you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, even if you living kind of like a fast life, not even that, but if you just, you know what I'm saying?
If you're not thinking the way that, you know what I'm saying? You're not thinking the way
but even if you are, like,
or business, if you're not thinking that mindset, if you really feel as though you can't save money to invest because you need it on the day-to-day, because that's also where the mindset comes from.
I know, but I do relate to that. I do relate to that because I tell people that probably all the time. Or, like, I understand that, like, sometimes people aren't as fortunate enough to, like, have, you know what I'm saying, high-paying job or whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying, they really spending their everyday money on bills.
Once it's gone, it's
gone.
every week.
But I always also tell people, like, yo, I tell people get the, I'm a big advocate of a M1, what's that shit called? Not M1, but M1, but shit called, I gotta look on my phone. Let me look at this shit. It's a joint. It's like a QuickBooks joint.
The other one, but
it's a QuickBooks joint. Shit called Mint.
Okay.
Mint.com on the App Store. Mint. They like connect all your bank accounts, and then it lets you see what you spending your money on, cause it automatically categorize everything. Okay. So like then you could see, like I'm saying, like, cause some people be like, I don't have money to invest, but they spend $300 in tree, liquor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about what's important.
Gas, food.
You know what I'm saying?
You burn that shit up on the Uber costs. Uber Eats.
Yeah, right. You know but the shit you can't afford to, like, reduce on, say, for instance, our extracurricular activities. Yo, if you could just afford to be like, all right, boom, this is what I'm gonna spend a month on this, then I'm gonna put just $50. You know what I'm saying?
just a piece.
Into the M1.
You start implementing that discipline.
If you just evaluate your budget, because I'm a strong advocate of treating your personal finances like a Fortune 500 business. Okay. Because Fortune 500 businesses, they count every fucking penny. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, just even if you make $30,000 a year, bro, you should know where that $30,000 is going almost by the penny.
Right.
So I mean, I'm definitely a strong advocate. It's always, I never think it's too less to invest. I always tell people start. Once you start,
$5.
Because once you see it grow, you get that itch. Yeah. You get the bug. And now you tap in.
The simple fact that you can put $5 in and it potentially grows even into $7. You just grew money without you doing anything. You don't even grew $2, but you ain't do shit.
You ain't lift a finger.
You ain't lift a finger.
You just beat inflation.
literally just beat inflation without you doing nothing. So, and it all comes down to smart investments. Like I said, you can lose money. Everybody knows you can lose money. 90% of investors fail. But at the end of the day, it comes down to your logic, the way you thinking, what you moving. You come in think you want to put all your money on one thing that's going to skyrocket. Chances are you're going to fail. Like,
and that's a fact. But yeah, I mean, I just be all my leftover money, bro. I try to take it to investments and shit. And it got to the point now, especially since crypto now. I started, like I said, my man, the wizard, was putting me on. I was like, you stupid, da-da-da-da. Now, like, I'm buying the shit, like, that $60 a week. And then, like, crypto, if I see a dip, I get a notification. You know the notification.
Yeah,
something, such and such down 5%. I'd be like, bet. I'm going to buy $100 worth of this shit. Let me go get that. You know what I mean? So, it's like when I did an audit on myself, because I was like, that's why I'm not drinking liquor this month.
That's the reason.
No, I was spending too much. I looked at my credit card statement. I ordered it myself.
Kel made me buy the wine this week.
Yeah, I had to get wine, bro. I'm like, I'm not drinking no hard liquor. Not drinking. So, like, I ordered it myself, bro, and I was just like, you know what? Spending way too much on this.
I feel it.
Yeah, and then I was checking in. I think my credit card bill probably was, I'll tell y'all off here how much
Too
that shit
fucking high.
Yeah, too fucking high. I like this guy. This is a good guy.
Nah, for real.
So yeah, then I went to go back and check my checkers account. I'm like, damn, where the rest of the money at? But like, also, it's a good thing. It was like all right, boom, spending too much money going out, but I also spending a lot of money investing. So, like I said, it's $260 a week.
Like you said, good investments, bad investments.
Yeah, 260 times 4. You know what I'm saying? You do the math. And then on top of that, when those dips come, I just be like, all right, $200 here, $300. Bitcoin go down 10%, $1,000 here. You know what I mean? So I just be like, this shit better pay off. Crypto bet not go to zero. Now, if they do that shit.
Yeah, everybody fuck.
Shit.
Everybody.
Shit.
But I feel like, but wouldn't, alright, so I don't know. Because if that for that to happen, that means the actual owners of every coin will have to pull that's every company pulling their shit, right?
Not even.
Or the government can shut that shit down.
Niggas was saying.
See what's happening in Russia.
Niggas was saying the government, yeah. But the damn, I just think, like, for a big, massive sell-off for that diamond, like, everybody about to sell their Bitcoin.
Everybody's selling.
Yeah, everybody's selling. Like, all the whales you could think of, you know what I'm saying, just selling that shit. But I think that shit definitely going to go. We gotta get on our bullshit.
It's the future of currency. But yeah, it's time to get on some bullshit. We try like
we 50 minutes in.
But we
can keep going. We can keep.
Man, it's my bad, man. Right?
Nah, you
trucking shit. You
dropped a lot of.
This is our longest interview by far already.
Talk shit to tease. You drop more gems than tease.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta talk shit to tease. Gotta talk shit.
I know what he said, the nigga. Oh, but look, I will say this: if you want, you know what I'm saying, you trying to figure out, start how to invest.
Investing. I was just about to ask you that.
Get an M1 finance account because it lets you buy fractional shares. So like, that means Amazon could be like $2,000, but you could buy $10 worth of Amazon, and that money still returns on your investment. So I say get an M1.
You start to compound, like you said earlier.
Right? Yeah. Start get an M1, and then you know what I'm saying, make your little pie, whatever. You'll see what I'm talking about when you start it. Get an M1, and you could do $20 a week, $50, $10. Do whatever you can afford to do without, and invest that money and let it stay there. Don't treat it like you need that money right now. You not gonna get. I'm not telling you gonna get rich tomorrow. And buy stocks.
That's not the game plan. That's what I talk about with the people that I do talk about investing. It's not a scam, fool. It's not like you want to go in there and you want to try to come out $1 million tomorrow. You looking at yourself, like I said, you 27. You're looking at 37, 47, 50.
Right.
You're not looking at it like, all right, I'm trying to hit the club tomorrow what I just made yesterday.
Facts.
Nah. You fucking over yourself with that mindset right there.
And buy index funds. SPY, the ticker SPY, QQQ, and BTI are the joints that I fuck with. Some blue chips I fuck with. Apple, Amazon, fuck with, what else? Shopify, fuck with. It's down right now, but I do fuck with it. Yeah, that's all I can think of. And Facebook. Facebook's on sale right now. It's on sale. When I say it's on sale, I mean the shit's dipped. But I feel like it's gonna go back up. Yeah.
Solid companies.
Yeah, solid companies.
Stable coins, the ones you pretty much know they're gonna be here.
You
know when everything balances out, that shit's still gonna be here.
We can get to our fuck shit.
Yeah, let's go ahead, man.
Let's get to it. Billionaire talk. Y'all was up, John Man Kanye. Let's get to it. Can we have a real talk
First of all,
about your man?
How Kanye been on like a 10, 11 week run of featuring on this show?
Has he?
We got a Kanye topic almost every week this year.
This nigga's a nut.
He a music guy. He fuck with the music.
No, I'm not saying it from a bad thing. I'm saying this nigga's in the media.
He's a nut. He's a fucking nut. It might even be before that because he was doing that dumb shit during the pandemic. But
damn, what did he do this week?
Your man dropped a video to that song where he was like he gonna kick Pete Davidson ass and shit. Right. The video is a fucking claymation animation of him kidnapping Pete Davidson, cutting his head off, burying the nigga.
I ain't see that shit.
Yeah. Like that's what he doing right now.
What song is it?
The shit he just dropped with like the game on it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so that's the situation. Mind you, he coming off a fucking.
Well, why you sound like you mad, bro?
Why am I not? He weird as shit. What's going on, bruh?
He sound like he upset.
Why is he doing this? Why? You Kanye West, bro.
Kanye, bro? Hold up. You saying Kanye the ops?
No, Pete Davidson, it's Kanye ops. Kanye from Chicago. I know how them niggas do it.
They don't do it like this. Claymation, animation videos,
it's a
shit.
version,
Bruh. Alright, curveball. This ain't what you supposed to be doing when you in court, like divorcing and fighting for your kids and shit. Like, then you coming off a 5-week Instagram binge when you've been threatening this. Like, you've been wilding a little bit. Like,
I'm not the biggest Kanye supporter, so.
I'm a Kanye stan.
Right.
So.
See, Kanye,
he part of the cult.
More so
I got a theory that it's like this nigga starting a cult or something, bruh.
You think he's starting a cult?
Bruh. It's people that will defend this nigga to the end of the earth.
But, like, you can't say my man got a cult. It's just like any celebrity, though, bro. Like, if you ask about, like, if you want to say that, you gotta say Jay-Z got a cult. You gotta say Nas got a cult.
Nah, but
you gotta say Beyonce got a cult.
There we go. You gotta say, no. That's the better comparison. Because Kanye cult is better compared to Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce has
Jay-Z
a cult.
and them cult, they more so this money Twitter. They more so this money dude.
But you got, but your cult
Yeah.
only, but look, that's why I don't agree. Cause your
Kanye
cult,
niggas be tripping though,
but
bro.
your cult only going, like,
Kanye tried to walk on water and y'all was like, yeah, genius.
but your cult only gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Cults only come into play when you gotta defend some shit that your artist is doing.
Which is a lot with this nigga.
Yeah, so like, I bet if Beyonce did some wild shit, like, only time you could think of really about Beyonce caught going crazy is when Ho cheated.
Yeah, true.
When Ho cheated, they like, leave that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of shit.
Disrespected her albums and shit. We start talking on
Yeah, that's the only time they gonna slap for you.
Ass.
But you know what I'm saying? So Kanye caught, as this so happened, my boy in the media a lot, he be doing some wild shit.
Motherfucking Shield.
So like niggas,
we got Shield, our man.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna, you know what I'm saying? What you ain't gonna shoot your man Bell if he out here wilding on the Twitter timelines?
I gotta talk to that nigga though. I gotta talk to that nigga on some real shit.
A
like,
different level of wilding on the timeline.
Oh, he has been wilding. I will agree.
Consistent. Like,
I will agree. But that nigga has a weird way of trying to like make like, say for example, the shit when he moved across the street from Kim Kardashian and shit.
That wasn't a big deal for me.
To me, I'm like,
That's a huge deal for me.
Look. I heard it. Like early on, I was like,
I stalking.
It's low key stalking. Bro.
Trying to see your kids.
I don't even want to live
That's
if we not together. I don't even want to live that close to.
But he kind of spent it where it was. He did spend it well. See, look, you didn't call on me because, like, even when he did that shit,
that was
I'm
just
like,
one thing.
He wilded, but like, but that's when he said he was like, oh, I want to be next to my kids, and then I was just like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, like
y'all
you can't.
black fathers ain't there,
that. Yeah,
and my
like,
man trying to be there because he got money to buy that shit across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know, man. With that whole
y'all
shit,
houses big as shit. Y'all not even gonna see each other for real.
Yeah, I don't know, man. With that shit, but Kanye West, whatchamacallit, I will say was motivational. The documentary. Netflix.
And that's my thing with Kanye, bro. It be some great shit that he do.
You said the house is big enough, y'all not gonna see each other. Every time you come out front, you gonna see.
Bruh.
Come on, bro.
Go
You
out
looking
back.
at the house. You're not gonna go across the street and knock on the door ever.
No, unless I'm getting my kids or something.
Did you sidebar? Did you listen to that song with him in the game?
That's the one with the video.
I fuck with. Oh, that's the one with the video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saw? But I fuck with that. I didn't see the video, but I fuck with that song because he was like, "Nigga, you bad." He was like, "You go climb on your sister's shoulders and some shit. Get that ramen out. You ain't at your mama house." I was like, this just took me back. I'm like, oh, Kanye still a nigga. So when, you know what I'm saying? You telling your kids you a billionaire, you telling your kids go get the ramen, bruh. You ain't at your mama house. You know what the fuck going on here. You know what I'm saying? It took me back to the time when I was with my cousins.
I hear it.
That's all I'm saying.
Still living across the street from your mama house.
Nah, he's wild as shit. He's wild as shit for that.
I feel it though.
But I was just like, Kanye had...
He getting back to his roots a little bit.
Kanye that joint that...
but I feel like it blew me though.
That Kanye that joint, like when you was young, if you hit, like, y'all... y'all go together now. Like, he the crazy ex. Now on top of that, you hit.
Let me ask you a question.
He the crazy ex.
You the first Kanye.
She called... Nah, the girl ever called your mom?
No.
You ain't never had a girl call your
Hell
mom?
no.
Nah.
I don't even let her meet my mother. For real.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you ain't never had a girlfriend, nigga.
Yeah, but that
but
nah.
They ain't never meet your mom.
Me, my mom, but to have her number and
That's
shit?
it. Nope.
No.
Y'all don't need to be friends. She gonna take my side, whatever.
Get married, we got kids, bro.
Boom.
Like, then you need to have a mother number. Other than that, fuck no.
Say what's up. Hello. How you
This is
doing?
crazy,
Hey,
bro.
look, I don't keep it P then.
Bro, we tripping, bro.
Hey, look,
As soon as I bring up, she called your mother, telling her
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Now your
Oh,
mother's
that's
looking
what-
at you, and she looking at you
In a
little
different light,
sideways.
right?
Yeah, bro, no. You
Nah,
don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying. Like, well, yeah, nah. All
No,
my exes that had my mom's
absolutely
number.
That's crazy.
Mom
Yeah,
got no
That's
side
stressful
she
right
on.
there.
No, I was.
That's
Mom got
stressful.
no-
But that's
Mom
what
got
I'm
no side
saying.
she on.
That's what I'm saying. No, but moms are not loyal. Moms are never.
I love a lawyer.
But no, you can't say your.
She gonna tell me the truth about
You
the
can't say
situation.
you can't say your mom loyal because your exes
on.
never had your mom's number. When women get to conspiring and shit, it's like mom to woman and woman to woman.
She gonna say the right shit.
Yeah, I don't even know why you dating this nigga.
Oh,
she might,
man.
she ain't gonna say that. I'm gassing it, but
Man,
I'm just saying.
That's why you just don't do it. That's why you just don't do
Right,
it.
on some
yeah.
shit like that. On some shit like
My
that.
mother be on some look. My mother see. I'm saying my mother see different girls. Not every day coming through, but when they come through, it's hey sweetheart, hey baby, hey love. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Like,
but
this is, you know what
I'm just saying, Kanye is the ex that's gonna call moms and like, who been over there?
All right, put like you in Pete's shoes. How you feel?
And who's
I'm
Pete?
mad if I'm Pete. I'm mad as fuck if I'm Pete.
Pete, if I was me, nigga, I would've went across the street. I would've been, yo, come outside, bro.
Nah, for real. But that's you talking about. That's his ops. That's Pete Davidson, nigga. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Obviously, it's Pete Davidson.
Nah, but I
supposed
did-
to make it a joke. You know what
I
I'm
did
saying?
see a Pete, yeah, I seen a Pete Davidson video when he was making,
Pete Davidson, by the way, it's not. He don't want no smoke, bro. He
was making fun of Kanye and
He like,
shit.
what y'all
You're
doing?
a comedian.
A comedian. He like, what is
Yeah.
this?
Everybody
Is he a
make
comedian? Bro, I don't
You
know.
know, that's a
I've
dude.
never seen a Pete Davidson
He's
stand-up
a comedian,
comedy.
but
comedian.
you can say he's not the funniest.
Look, this is the Kanye fan coming out. Is he a comedian? Does he have a special?
I think so.
What special have you seen by him? What quotables?
It might have been like
What
some.
quotables does he have?
answers, what?
You ain't got the answers.
I don't know about the quotables.
What
I don't know
quotables he
about
have?
the
You know Kevin Hart's quotables. You know Eddie Murphy quotables. You know Kanye quotables, nigga.
He said, give us some Pete Davidson.
Shit, give me some Pete Davidson quotables. That nigga ain't a comedian.
Hey,
I'm a comedian if that's the case. Cause I said so. Shit.
do you have NFTs?
Crypto going to zero for me.
Zero, you hear me? Yeah, I'm funny as shit, cuz.
Nah, that nigga ain't. I really don't think that nigga a comedian, bro. Just cause he white and he say it, now we believe in the nigga
He on
comedian.
SNL, bro.
Cause he white.
But Kanye always had a beef with SNL.
Why?
so.
Cause he white.
True.
My boy named Kanan been on SNL for like, he the longest running writer and he black on SNL. He funny. I don't know Pete Davidson jokes. I don't never be on YouTube typing in that Saturday Night Live. I don't never see Pete. What Kanye called Skeet? I don't never see that nigga.
I never see Skeet.
I don't never see Skeet on there. Yeah, I'm a Kanye fan for real.
Alright, so why you hate Pete Davidson?
Oh, cause Kanye hate him. Give my man his family back. My man his back. That's my quarterback.
Hey, fool.
Hey, God. Alright, man.
Nah, that got me too turned up in here.
I get back on time.
Hey,
Shout out to Crypto and Coffee. Shout out
bro
to the
just got
OnlyFans
passionate,
podcast.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kanye, man. That's
Yeah,
after
go
that.
to the
That's
next
all I can
topic.
say,
Shout out to
dog.
Pete Davidson, man.
Get him-
He just a guy.
Get him his family
Kim
back.
K is like an upgrade for anything he done had, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Fuck that nigga.
If I get the bad MILF, this nigga to keep Instagramming me and shit, he need to get the fuck out of here.
Fucking Skeet Davis.
All right, but let's talk about dating females that look like your ex.
What?
Your man out here dating females that look like her. What's up with that?
Hold up, wait. Your man?
Your man, Kanye.
My man.
Yeah.
Oh, out here looking like. Oh.
He's dating
Nah, you
females.
seen a little picture of Shawty Kanye was dating. She looked just like a Kim K. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fucking.
I think she kind of bad a little bit.
Of
but
course
then
she
again,
is.
technically, she do
I
like a
seen
Kim
it.
K replica.
I seen that tweet that was like, Niggas say, I think everybody's saying the tweet by now. They was like, it's 1,000 views. It's only one of me. When I saying that shit, I was like, hey.
It's hard to argue if you bring in you right.
Yeah,
you right.
Yeah. So, but you do got to type then.
True.
I wish my man would go back to that brown skin. I wish he would go back to that brown skin though.
Don't wish that on our people.
Nah, it might straighten him out a little bit.
Nah, he let him straighten himself out first,
since we're talking about Kanye, since you
did y'all watch the doc?
Nah, hold on. Nah, I can't get about the doc yet. I gotta backtrack real quick because you're a Kanye stan. You're the first Kanye stan we had on the show. What you think? Because you defending him.
Yeah.
We ain't talk about this. That we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? When it happened, we ain't talk about it with a Kanye stan. What's up with the MAGA hat?
The MAGA hat? I wasn't fucking with him. I'm a stan, but I wasn't fucking with him. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? But
was you fucking with the music? That's what I want to know, because I ain't fuck with the last 4 albums.
That's 4. That's a damn.
Talking about the Donda shit. I like Donda.
I like one song on Donda.
Donda's cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say like
it's because I'm comparing to him. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you and say I just asked you, can you name any quotables from it? I can't name no quotables from it because I ain't listened to it that much. But I did listen to it just because I'm a Kanye stan.
I give it a chance.
I like Kanye because I like Kanye. The reason why Kanye likes Donald Trump. Kanye only liked Donald Trump because it was like, nigga, it's a fucking reality superstar, nigga, that was president of the fucking United States. He didn't like fucking Trump because of his policies. He didn't like him for what he believed in.
He just liked him because he a nigga that said he was gonna do some
shit, and he did it. And all Kanye life, if you watch the doc, niggas telling him, no, nigga, you not a rapper, you a producer.
I'm a person, I gotta admit, in hindsight, although I don't fuck with Trump on a lot of measures and shit, y'all can't lie. The money was flowing. But technically, that's why the economy fucked up today. So
people say that. People say that, but I'm not.
It's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? The economy shouldn't be this fucked up if we was running it correctly.
I'm not an economist, or I believe that's the word or anything. So I took a few classes on economy, but by far I'm not that. But I did read somewhere, and people tend to like take shit that they read or see and use it in context that it favors them. So I think this might be one of those times I'm doing that. But I did read somewhere like that the effects of a president don't take effect until like 2 or 3 years after they're out of office.
That's what I think we're saying now, though.
So that's what I'm saying. When people want to give Trump this credit, but everything he was doing, how do we know this isn't a effect? So that's why I would have loved. I didn't want him to win. Not gonna lie.
That's interesting.
I would have loved to see him win, so we could really see.
If it was
how, you know what I'm saying, if he was legit. You know what I'm saying? Because if this shit would have still been happening. Because he getting out of office kind of like when fucking COVID is kicking off. So, bro, imagine if it was Obama that was running this race and not the one he won. And he coming into a COVID office.
Oh, no.
Bro, so like, what can you do?
Criticism alone, that shit they was doing back then. I don't even know how that shit work right now. You know what I'm saying?
They was judging my boy Obama off of fucking
suit. I go to the tan suit.
You say that shit all the time.
That's what I'm thinking about.
It was busting. They was hating on that though, bro.
All of a tan suit, and they judging a shell of her arms out. You know what I'm saying? Taking a picture and shit.
Flash shit.
Yeah.
Black people, black woman shit.
So all that to say is, Kanye is the greatest.
Lord, man.
Next time. Alright, so we gonna lose. We might as well go ahead and jump straight into it. But we semi-talked about it. We ain't get on into it.
What's that?
What y'all think about this PPP shit with Biden and the task force and everything?
Think you focused on the wrong shit.
Definitely. Thank you. Let me up for that, bro. Absolutely. Focused on the wrong shit. Unless you trying to recruit some type of something, you know what I'm saying, which still don't really make sense because why'd you give it out in the first place? You know what I'm saying? But
because it wasn't for y'all. That's the answer to that.
PPP shit. They trying, man, with that shit, we got a theory. Me and T's. Shout out to Only Best Podcast. Go listen to that.
You gonna keep dropping that?
It's on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Go listen to that Only Best Podcast, you know what I mean? But, nah, they doing that shit because they trying to get the money back, not only from the PPP shit, But from even the stimulus shit,
stimulus,
they need to, you know what I'm saying?
that.
Niggas was giving niggas an extra $600 a week. Bro, understand something. I know y'all niggas got Instagram. Y'all was saying a whole bunch of seafood boys. And look, was you?
Yeah,
but look, we at the time we doing this going on, we don't even know each other yet. Put it in context. You and your I don't follow. No, me and you. I'm talking about me and you and me and him.
Mm-hmm.
Like no Twitter relation, no, definitely no Instagram relation.
Mm-hmm.
But you seen the crab legs? You seen the crab legs, bro?
Every week,
every
day,
week.
fuck
every day.
Yeah,
Niggas was buying seafood, bro, and it was an extra $600 a month. So this shit to me is like, we need to go get our money back.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Cause the U.S. already in hella debt, and then they gave out free money, a stimulus, and PPP when niggas was coming up like. I seen shit niggas getting arrested for like 500,000 or millions. Millions. That's why every time look the PP came, they offered us to the truck and shit. Nope. Cause they was like, cause this is the thing. They was like, you don't have to pay the PPP back.
That's what
if you
they
can
said.
prove, yeah. But look, that's what I was saying. You gotta prove that you used the money legitimately. Mm-hmm. So like, if you prove that, you good. But in my head, I was like, no matter what you say, in my head, I was like, no matter...
You're going to come back for this.
Yeah, they going to come back for it. So, but like, so in hindsight, that's why I do regret. Because we could have got like 14 bands.
Yeah, y'all could have done thing.
And we could have got 14 bands just for employees. Because I made my dad an employee for his salary for like 3 months. And then we could have got the other shit just for the business loan. So I do regret not doing it because we did have a legitimate business. But all the shit that I learned in school, we talked about, I'm still a nigga at heart. I'm like, I don't want to owe nobody.
Right.
In my head,
that's really what it is.
In my head, I'm like, I don't want to owe nobody nothing because we already got, you know what I'm saying, truck note. I mean, I'm saying.
You already got so much you got to pay for. Last thing I wanted is a motherfucker calling.
Yeah, especially the fucking
government.
Not
the government.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's the last motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, nah, in my head, I was like, niggas was scamming them, but I'm like, no, that's the scam. In my head, honestly, bro. Because my dad was like, why we don't do this? Why we don't do that? Because he's seeing it. And
you realized they was going to come back and recoup that shit.
Yeah.
My thing was, if you can get it off. Yeah.
Nah, but if you could have proved it, you should be good.
Right. That was the whole catch anyway.
Yeah.
You should legit be straight.
Yeah, our shit is legit, and we could have been straight, but I still, I'm just a nigga. At some point, I'm like I said, we was just blessed to have the trucks keep moving. So I was like, fuck that shit. We don't need it.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't like the motherfuckers that's rooting for motherfuckers to go to jail. I don't like that shit, but...
Nah, that shit a little weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit at all, bro. That shit very, very weird.
And I feel like they only really want the big fish, I'm hoping. They ain't gonna fuck with the motherfuckers that was
I mean, even then, more so it still come down to, like...
What you did with that? Like, niggas was buying Lambos with that shit.
Yeah, like little fish. And that's shit. That's another reason why I regret that shit. Because I look at shit like my favorite rapper, one of my favorite rappers, Hove.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Nation got a PPP loan. I didn't take the PPP loan. But look, this is why you need to. I tell people, black people, like kind of listen to your accountants. Get a good accountant.
Yeah, good.
My accountant is black. Mwah, love it. You know what I'm saying? So we paid that 20 bands to help us out there. You know what I mean? That jam. Mm-hmm. So she was like emailing us, telling us we could get the shit, but I was like being stubborn about the shit, not trying to take it or whatever. But like how you said, it's like now people are rooting against niggas that like took the joint, and then it's just weird.
Very.
I mean, it's just. I think it's like it's haters.
People be haters, bro. It's like you mad because you ain't had a heart to do it. You ain't in a certain element, so you wasn't gonna do it anyway. So you hate on motherfuckers.
Because I think everybody took it, even if it's on some.
But everybody that took it didn't just blow it on trips and shit.
Yeah, but like even if it is on some criminal shit, it's like, yo, bro.
It's the government. Like, if niggas can get over on the government, do
my thing, it's like
that's my.
You ain't got nothing to do with it. Like,
if somebody can get over on the government, I'll more power to them.
That's your business.
It ain't my business.
It got nothing to do with you. Because as soon as somebody...
This guy's good. No, this guy's... Earlier I said this guy's good, but this guy's good.
As soon as somebody comes snooping up your shit, now you pissed off, you upset.
It's... You know what I'm saying? I definitely mind my business on that shit. It's... Yeah, but... You know how it is.
What it is.
It is what it is.
What y'all want to get into next? Some fuck shit or
Topics
some
now.
serious
We
shit?
getting it done now.
Y'all want to talk about Will Smith?
Yeah,
We can breeze through that.
You gotta tell me
What happened?
Will Smith, you know, he just played.
I might defend Will like I did Yates.
I'm about to defend Will too, so I'm right with you. Will Smith, he on the red carpet. You know, he just played Serena and Venus' father. Thinking he about to get awards and shit. Walking in with Jada. Boom. They on the red carpet. Person come up to him, ask some questions and shit. Say some slick shit to Jada on some I'm looking forward to future entanglements type shit. Mind you, they standing here like it's right here together type shit.
Hell.
They, of course, it's Will Smith and Jada. They laugh at all. Ha, ha, ha. Go about their shit. Answer the questions.
No,
go about their shit.
I give Jada credit. She said, no more.
She did say that, but
I give her credit.
shouldn't even have had to put her in that spot type shit. Like, that's weird as shit to do on this red carpet.
That boy Will just they laughed it off.
Yeah, they
That's
real
real
quick.
cool.
They laughed it off. She kind of was like, no more entanglements. Like, she did that little thing. But it's more so the fact that you putting them in that position. It's like, bro, this is a grown ass man, a grown ass woman.
Then Shawty,
Was it a white reporter? It's just no respect in their relationship.
It was the
It's
black
no
lady.
respect, bro.
It was the black lady from Orange is the New Black, the trans joint.
Like, you know that shit is a potential. It's
Yes.
a potential trigger point. You like red carpet.
Weird as shit, bro. Awkward as
You
fuck.
talking about the tall joint?
Laverne.
Her
Mm-hmm.
or him?
Her.
I don't know what they. Whatever you
It's-
wanna,
her,
call yourself.
Her.
Cows respected.
We make this
But yeah, it was that. And then, no apology after she came through Instagram. You know how people love fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
She like, I ain't apologizing for shit.
That's
y'all,
what-
y'all put it on the red table talk.
Her said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She said, "Oh, cause she go by."
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said
So she said, I'm not apologizing.
about that.
Yeah, about what she
See, that's that bullshit. And his bitch ass, bro, her bitch ass, bro, she on some bitch shit. Cause like you already know what they been through in public.
in public. That's
And
it.
you know, like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, like they're like a black, you know what I'm saying,
couple.
power couple staple. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't grow up watching Fresh Prince, even if you ain't grow up watching it, like the next
said the
generation
same
went
shit.
back and watched it, cause that's how, you know what I'm saying, influential that shit was.
They
But
did
she
a
just
fucking
on some
reboot.
shit where she like
Trying to get a moment. That's
trying to
all
get
I
a
care.
moment in the story. You had your moment on Orange is Black. That's my thing, bro. Like, bro, leave it there, bro. Like, you the only trans in women's jail.
And that's what you did with the shit.
You know what I'm saying? You had
That
a
shit.
good moment, and I respect what she was doing.
If anything, it should be maybe some new show in the future, but don't.
That shit just like don't be on the red carpet no more. That's what you. Like, that's just some.
That's what
wild-
you're trying to promote about black people. And that be my whole kill about that.
And then you hiding it like.
That be my
y'all,
whole kill.
y'all talked about it on y'all show. Ha, ha, ha. Like, fuck out of it, man.
Yeah, nah, that's wild as shit, bro. That was definitely corny, bro. My boy Will ain't deserve that shit.
Yeah, nah. Especially
That
now
boy
when
Will
you
ain't deserve-
getting
He played it
celebrated and
off
shit.
too good for me, because I'd have been like,
It's the Fresh Prince, bro.
bitch. That's my third bitch. That's my fourth.
They say TikTok is under investigation for the impact they have on like young users and shit. Yeah, I got any thoughts on that?
So is it like any specifics or is it?
You know, they did this with, I want to say, Facebook and Instagram a couple years ago too, where they was like, they looking at how it affect people mental, as in you seeing motherfuckers your age, rich as fuck, popular, doing all the shit, and it's getting to kids' minds type shit. My thing is, it should always been like this almost. So it's like, I think it's parental control. And if you don't want your kids on that shit, or
It's
if you
like
want to
most- it's
limit
like
what
most
your
social
kids do
media.
on it, then do that.
Like most social media, they exposed to this wild shit if you're not monitoring.
Like, see wild shit on TV if you don't fucking monitor. There's wild shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Monitor your fucking kids. That's my opinion on
We
it.
grew up in the era when it was, I don't know if you call that Web 2, Web 1, I don't even fucking know. We
Don't
grew
get me
up
started on that
like-
shit.
Yeah.
We ain't even fuck NFTs. We didn't even say that.
We gonna get into that shit. We did it.
See, I told you it's gonna be 2 hours, nigga. We gotta stay on the ain't shit topics. Nah. We have another episode.
You gotta get into why this nigga hating that too.
Yeah, we getting that. But nah, we on this right now.
man.
We on this right now. What you said? What he said?
Kill funny as shit, but he did NFTs. Nigga said, them JPEGs. Dog.
Nah, what you saying?
Nah, we was saying they under investigation and shit. My thing is, ain't nothing gonna happen to TikTok, bro. What's gonna change?
The TikTok, what was you saying, bro?
I lost my train of thought.
NFTs?
But I do feel like they need to censor that shit a little bit, though. Only not censor it from the perspective for the kids, though, because this is so much weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Have age brackets to the shit. If that's what you're gonna do.
That's the good thing. You gotta take age. Yeah. They be locked in certain sections of it.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is with the TikTok shit is, bro, you can't like. I don't think you can really monitor that shit, bro. Even if you put an age, you gotta think. I'm just being real. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done got me through glasses of wine, cups of wine in here now.
Oh, shit.
So, on who you wasn't on World Star Hip Hop?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I'm saying earlier. How
middle
wild
school,
shit
right?
we used to watch.
You know what I'm saying? But look,
and
we already know. You see everything on World Star fights,
Snakes
and then you click on the World Star Candies joint or the Honeys. This is the World Star Honeys joint. You seeing like basically OnlyFans.
You hear me?
So like, before you click into that, it say, "Are you 18 or over?" I think so.
Yes. It was no barrier after that.
Yeah.
You just click
All
yes.
you gotta do is click yes.
You just click yes.
And you just gotta roll that stuff you don't need to see.
Hey, that's
so,
funny
like,
as shit.
Like, you really gotta, like, at this generation, I feel like our parents wasn't equipped with the knowledge to know what really is going on the internet. But now with TikTok and everything, you like those words?
I was 8 years old, yes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, like, look, our parents wasn't equipped with the knowledge to know. Now the parents today, they're on the same internet that their kids are on. So you know what the fuck going on here. So you need to monitor. I mean, I don't got no kids. I don't got no kids.
Get back to monitor what the fuck your kids.
I will end this because I don't want to get canceled. I will end this and say I don't have kids, so I don't know how easy or how hard that is to monitor what they're going on. But just in theory, if I had kids,
to me, it's more so. I ain't gonna talk about how many nieces and nephews I got. But I got a lot of nieces and nephews. To me, it's more so about talking to them about it when you see him. When you see him on the app, just rap to him. What you looking at? Look at the phone. You know what I'm saying? Play with him, joke to him about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe shit. Find him some better shit. We know about the crypto games or whatever. Find him some better shit to play. Put him on some Mario Kart. Shit we used to play.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's a little Crash Bandicoot or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that as opposed to some weird ass shit. You come in and just.
I just had to say that because niggas be like, oh, nigga, you even got kids.
But people who got kids do know you can come in the room and your kids watching or playing some weird shit.
Yeah.
So to me, it's more so, if that's the case, introduce some of the shit you grew up with. Better than that.
Or some good shit from now.
Yeah, or some good shit from now. Yeah.
I zip through these last few topics. I see the Anti Lynching Bill, the Emmett Till joint finally passed. Only 3 of these motherfuckers voted against it. I think the states was like Georgia, a whole bunch of down south, Texas.
That's crazy that Georgia voted that, but Georgia was the reason why won the election this year, because Georgia had turned blue this year, and it's crazy that they say that.
Shit is weird, bro.
Georgia's the same place. They on their voter. They trying to
voter suppression.
They trying to fuck everything up right there.
I'll be. Well, actually, with TJ, he lived in Augusta a few years ago, and I went down there to visit him. And we go out one night, bro. And I tell you, he got me in the trenches. But I know, like, the club is across the street from apartment buildings. I'm like, bro, any club, like, not the apartment buildings, the apartments. Not Disney, apartments. And, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm lit that night. But I didn't notice it until I was in the club. I'm like, this don't look like a safe environment that I like to be at. So we leave, then I see the apartments, and then we get up out of there. We drive down the streets. Mine is all black people in the club. So I say this to say, drive down the street, and then they got the damn KKK shit. Like at like a joint across the street from the gas station. We about to get gas at.
Oh, man.
And the Confederate flag shit just...
Display is there.
Yeah. And this nigga like, I'm like, yo, you see this? He said, welcome to the South.
Damn. They probably used to that shit.
So yeah, that
The thing is,
that shit
them
about
three
that
motherfuckers
bill.
They voting for the motherfuckers that voted for them. Like, they pandering to whoever the fuck got
that shit crazy because that Emmett Till shit happened in
a long, but not that
19
long.
something, right?
Early, what, 60 something?
This shit was on the cover of like Jet magazine.
62.
Fact checkers. He bought the fact checkers. Cause I thought it was more recent than that because his face was on the cover magazine of Jet. I don't know how long Jet's been out, but
55.
It was 1955. But that shit was on the cover of Jet magazine, I believe. Mississippi. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong.
Still not that long ago.
Nah, yeah, still it's crazy.
But, I want to talk about mask mandates over. We don't gotta wear masks no more. Feel like niggas wasn't doing that shit anyway.
I be wearing that shit on like when I first go into places.
Yeah, I was about to say the same shit.
I still. It depends where I'm going into.
It depends on how long I'm gonna be in there.
That too.
If I'm in and out, I keep it on.
How many people in there? Yeah, how many people in the job? We're going there small as a bunch of motherfuckers.
When I first go in, I'm suited and booted. It's just like when you know having relations with a young woman. When you first
go in, know you first.
When you first, yeah. You first go in, you suited and booted.
Like that, though.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, you just like, kind of comfortable here. And then what you did?
Took the mask off.
Took that mask off.
Fucking mask off.
Fucking mask off. Shit, I like it here. It's a little comfy here.
Little cozy.
Shit,
it's warm. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that many people been in here? Oh, I like it here.
Hey, nah, that's the best. Like, ain't too many left. Yeah. I ain't gonna go too deep on that.
I watched Snowfall.
New episode? Bullshit, bro. I still ain't watching.
You know, last week it was 2 episodes.
Oh, that's what happened. That's why 1 and 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, because I'm thinking
it threw you off too.
No, I'm thinking I'm a week behind. But look, still, they not doing a good job, motherfucking promoting that shit.
I said the same shit.
So I'm like, how didn't I know that even the first episode?
They expecting everybody to just go watch it.
Nah, but I feel like they can't do that.
I watched the first episode. But I didn't know they was going to do 1 and 2 back to back on the first week.
Yeah, but I feel like they still can't do that because even I started watching late. I caught up with season 1. We season 3 right now, right?
5.
Oh, 5. Yeah. Oh, all right. So like I binge watched all of that shit, and then I was watching season 4, which was the last season, like on live TV and shit.
Right.
Actually, when it came out,
when it was coming out
on Hulu or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I would see way more advertisements on Twitter, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Snowfall all up and down my timeline. Advertisements, the actors posting clips and shit. Find out what happens next on Snowfall. But I just feel like I wasn't getting that this year. I'm like, does this mean this is the last season? Because they're not investing that much money and time into it?
Mm-hmm. Nah, well, more so because the original creator, you know, John Singleton passed. So he was the original. So he passed away.
Rest in peace to John Singleton. He definitely a legendary director.
So I feel like the show could keep going.
He did. He did Empire too.
What y'all think about them having
John
something to do?
John Singleton did Empire too.
Yeah, I think he had something in the beginning, maybe.
What y'all think about them having Len Bass or the reference to Len Bass?
I liked it. They keeping up with the times. I think one of the characters about that HIV too, so they keeping it current with the AIDS.
Well, it's just with that. They don't hit close to home, but like I went to high school with like his grandson, I believe. So it's like
we can relate. It's in Maryland.
It was in Maryland. So, but in my head, it's kind of like I kind of knew the family a little bit. Not like, you know what I'm saying, I go in there, I know his mom, but you know what I'm saying, I was around him. Both his would have been, I think it might have been his nephews. I believe it was his nephews, not grandsons, nephews. So it's like, damn, I'm playing the JV at the time. His nephew's playing on varsity. It's like the papers coming there, Washington Post comparing Lmfao to him, putting their jump shot next to each other and shit. I'm seeing this in the paper and shit. So all I know, a lot of
pressure for
you. Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure. But he was hooping though. Definitely was hooping. Shout out to my boy Rich. But he was hooping, and but I just be like, so for them to use their story, I just wanted the fam get paid.
Facts.
That's all I think. That's the first thing I thought about. Because I know these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Granted, I don't talk to these people every day, but I know these people.
Hopefully, but
Hopefully, yeah,
the way that
something.
entertainment shit goes.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's the only thing I thought about. I'm like, this shit corny. If my niggas and his family
see a
ain't
piece
get
of that.
paid, because y'all telling his story, using his story,
Using his story
to make money. Y'all not even, you know what I'm saying, cut his, you know what I'm saying?
Which is kind of what they did to Rick Ross type shit, so. That's a
Yeah,
whole another time.
yeah.
But
So
we gotta get
that
out
made
of
me
here.
not want to watch Snowfall no more. They just stealing the culture from our people.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm invested
I'm
now.
invested too.
Yeah, I can't.
That nigga Franklin was a loser.
Bruh. He, my friend,
But now that
savage
nigga's
now.
a killer.
That nigga's a savage now.
That nigga's
bruh.
a killer.
Fool.
The transition from Franklin to, I'd say Franklin to Franklin Saint. Like, that shit was a big.
Or
Just Saint. Now he, look. That's what I wanted to say. Now you see it. With this, do you remember? Because the 2 episodes came out. Do you remember the girl?
Who? His new girl? No.
Yeah, do you remember her from the last season?
I don't. But she knew.
They just introduced us to her.
Hop right into it.
They
I think
did.
it was like a little time skip.
Oh, all right. Because with this episode, I'm like, who is this bitch? But at the same token, that girl into the crystal rocks.
She come in handy.
She got the sage. And she's smart. And then they about to have a baby. I was like,
They've been getting on the spiritual lately. Wow.
Nah, it's
All
not
the
even that.
spiritual joke.
They got that torch. I've never.
No, that shit works.
I've never, ever,
That shit
ever.
works.
Ever.
So I don't know if it can be crazy, but that shit works.
Back in my college days, never seen the joint with the tapestry on the wall, crystal rocks. You got the sage, candles.
That wasn't some torch.
It wasn't. That shit was always torch. 10 out of 10. Recommend. Go back.
Look, man.
If you in college right now, young brother, you need to find her.
She ain't got a tapestry?
Yeah.
Look.
You go in the crib like, yes, sir.
We an hour and a half and we gotta cut it.
Shit. Come back.
We definitely gotta get you back for another joint.
One last thing though, Ruth. We got time for the New York Liberty joint or no? Them being fine? Last financial topic.
We just like on borrowed time on cam and shit, but
Oh, shit.
we can hit it right
New
quick.
York what?
He said the New York Liberty got fined $500,000 for chartering planes.
They basketball team, you know, the WNBA don't make that much money, so they're not supposed to charter planes.
And
private
they should
planes.
make more money though.
They definitely they hoop like shit.
Shit, well, you saw, I don't know if I was sure, but a lot of the times when I wasn't there, I was Kurt on coffees because I'm waking up the night before going to my cousin game. She played for McNamara. Yo, girls definitely should get paid more. I don't understand why. Now when I go to like girls games because of my cousin, I'm like, yo, they now on this day, but like when we was in high school, bro, it'd be like two girls good on the team. But now every girl can kind of hoop. So
It's only because a lot of people don't go to the games for real.
The hype hasn't followed it.
Yeah, but nah, I definitely would rather go watch a girls game than a boys game.
Yeah, because if you actually like basketball, the fundamentals in the girls game is actually better. Because it's not based on athleticism. It's based on actually pick and roll, screens, get over before a jump shot, layups. It's just based on that.
So
Spurs type basketball. You know what I'm saying?
They think is chartering flights is an unfair advantage because you comfortable. Everybody else got to fly first class coach shit like that.
I feel that's
There's too much money for me. What do you mean chartering flights? That's
private
different
jet.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
And what did they say?
So you know how NBA teams they got the team.
They got team playing.
So the WNBA, you know, they don't bring in as much revenue, I guess. So to keep it fair, I guess they got it in their rules that all teams they got either fly commercial pretty much. Whether that's first class, fucking coach, whatever you do, you got to fly commercial.
But I feel like they should be more so like the NBA where they got their own private jets. And
Which it should
the revenue
be.
might not be there. But I wouldn't find a team for investing in their players. That's like you investing in yourself. You're investing in your players' luxury.
Their argument was the owners may not have the same money as... That's on you, right? You own a fucking basketball team.
On a basketball team.
I think to speak to the revenue piece, because I do agree with y'all, they don't bring in as much revenue. I think what they should start doing is low key is like
So what's the Los Angeles Lakers women's team name?
Sparks.
Sparks.
I was just thinking like they
So
do the G League.
Start having.
I know every team.
affiliate
I know
teams.
majority of the leagues. You can have missed it. You can name a lot of the WNBA teams off the top.
But-
So
They
What
should
I'm
have
saying-
affiliate teams and
What I'm saying is start having double headers.
because
I mean,
the season is
start
kind of
having
offset.
they need more large
They need-
ESPN contracts.
the season
Endorsements.
offset.
Yeah,
If you can, all I'm saying is like, I probably would be willing to get to a game earlier if I know I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? A women's professional game, and then I get to see the men's play. So like, if tickets is
I've
the
never heard
tickets
that
like
idea
$55
before.
or $65 a
Yeah.
piece, I'll be willing. If tickets are $65 a piece,
That's kinda like
I'll be
the high
willing to
school
pay
model.
$85.
If
If I'm gonna see two games.
The JV varsity model in a sense.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what they should do. I think, you know what I'm saying?
There's potential there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll get the regular audience that you already gonna get there.
Plus the
You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be like a timing thing because that game would be early as shit. In the day.
Nah, yeah,
It'll
it
be a
would.
day game.
But
not a day game.
but like, if a nigga wanna have those seats,
But you trying to build hype and revenue,
Yeah.
so that's actually a
but
good thing.
if a guy wants, if I want to be in seated, say like example, I don't know, in the 100 level, that's close, right?
Yeah,
If I'm gonna be in the 100 level, and then I know the girls' game started this time and the men's game started this time. Even if the girls' players be like, all right, you got these tickets, but it might take a little bit more security so to get people out that they ain't pay for the second game. But
they
what
do
I'm
that in baseball though.
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
time,
They
so
do
yeah,
it.
you're
But
right.
what I'm saying is, nigga, if I'm the nigga that want to be for the men's game and I want those seats, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I want those, I'm going to pay, all right, boom, I'll pay 35 extra. See that I'll come at the end, third, fourth quarter of the girls' game.
I see that. I
you still paying for that game though.
Yeah.
Right.
You still
And you
pay,
get
and
more
the
eyes
woman's
in it,
still
too.
getting their money,
Girls still get-
and the
getting that
men's
revenue.
still getting their money.
Getting their revenue.
It's still getting their revenue.
I feel that.
So I
Alright,
think,
look, that's look, K, I fuck with you because we gonna definitely do this shit again, bro.
for sure.
This is definitely one of our longest episodes. Probably one of some of our best quality content episodes. We gonna run this shit back.
You definitely
soon.
nah, I fuck with y'all,
appreciate you
man.
for coming through, Brody.
Hey, look, real quick.
Fucking with the Good Guys podcast.
Good Guys Podcast.
Gang,
Fuck with
this
it.
gang, good
We're gonna
people's
run
over
back.
here.
We're gonna run back the Only Bands
Podcast
Trading Group.
and the podcast. You
Only
know,
Bands Trading Group ran by my good man TJ.
Shout out T.
Shout out to my guy. My dude, you know what I mean? My man do a lot of good things in the, you know what I'm saying, invested community. You know what I'm
And
saying?
in the local community too. Just starting to, it seems like. I
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
it,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Trading, investing, if you want to do that, you know what I'm saying? Definitely get in the damn group chat, Discord. Hit me up on Twitter at @KeltBoogie_, Instagram at @KeltBoogie_. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll reply more there than I will Instagram.
Yes, sir.
If you want to start investing, you can start investing at like $5. I don't care what you do. Just start investing. Just start investing. That's all I want people to start doing.
Hey, you didn't give him your company name if you wanted to. The truck
Oh
company
yeah,
name.
if you know what I'm saying, you know any drivers, we're full right now, but we will buy more trucks if you apply. MLM Enterprises. You know what I mean? You can look us up at Google. Website comes up. Feel free to go to the website and apply. You need 2 years of CDOA experience. We'll train you how to do the dry bulk stuff. As long as you got a clean driving record, you good. 2 years experience, you should be good with us. Definitely appreciate y'all for having me.
For sure, bro. Hey, appreciate you for
Appreciate
coming
y'all.
through.
Definitely gonna do it
What's
again.
this episode? What?
102.
102.
I'm 102.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to be 100, but I'm 102.
And now we'll keep it rolling. We might get a 200, 300. We're trying to keep this shit rolling.
Shit,
So
y'all.
look, episode 102, Good Guys Podcast. We definitely coming back, Brody. We out.
We out this bitch.
Gang.
Hey, I fuck with